Woo! How do you do, my peer reviews? It is I, DJ No Clue, and we are here with the Call of Duty World War II worldwide reveal live stream. Now, I have never done a Call of Duty reveal live stream before, but I feel like I wanted to pay tribute to this one because I've been a long-lived Call of Duty fan for as long as I've been alive, hence long-lived. But I've been a fan for as long as I can remember. But ever since Ghosts, and ever since Call of Duty started to go way downhill, I've shifted more towards Battlefield. And I haven't really paid much attention to Call of Duty since. I've given up on Call of Duty, I would say, since Ghosts. And then, you know, I still got Advanced Warfare, but then after that, that's when I vowed pretty much to not get another Call of Duty unless it was like pretty much revolutionary. Because it's gone down the drain. But I want to pay tribute to this because they're going back to their roots. Especially because I remember when Call of Duty, for like the first 4 games, all it was World War II. And that's not a bad thing, but it eventually did get old. And this makes me feel very old because I remember when I was younger, people would say, and I've played Call of Duty since I was like 6 years old, so yes, I was one of those kids back then that was like little tiny squeaky voice kid that would play Call of Duty, I'm sorry. But I remember when I was little, people would complain that, hey, we're stuck in World War II, we want to go modern. Then they did Modern Warfare. Then they did World War II again, and then Black Ops. People are like, we want to go further, we want to go into the future, we don't want to stay in the past. And you know, after that, and I remember clear as day, people saying, we want to go into the future, not the past. And now, there's all these futuristic games everywhere. And now I see this new phenomenon where it's counter now. People want to go back into the past. Now I think Call of Duty did it 1 year too late. Battlefield beat them to the punch, but at least now they're at least listening to some extent, which is rare coming from Activision and all them. But this time it's by Sledgehammer, and they've never done this before. They've only been around since Modern Warfare 3. They've never done a World War II game and haven't really been a part of the team long enough. But it starts in 13 seconds. So I just want to pay tribute to something I've been a fan of as like a veteran, and I just want to pay tribute to Call of Duty now to see if this takes us anywhere. So I'm going to get rid of the comments and I'm going full screen. Let's see what this trailer is about.
18.
Oh, here we go.
Have set upon a mighty endeavor. Souls will be shaken with the violences of war. In this hour of great sacrifice,
whoa. Holy crap.
we shall prevail.
Oh, dang.
Get your head down and keep moving!
We are all that separates the world from darkness. The enemy is ruthless. We cannot, we must not fail.
Duty first.
Perez! Won't be enough for you!
Dang. Graphics though. I haven't seen a World War II game with that kind of graphics before. Holy crap. Oh, they're bringing back the flamethrower.
We executed the mission. Get me the fuck out of here! How many? We had orders!
Oh.
Get to cover!
Dang.
Lieutenant, tell them what we're all about.
No mission too difficult. No sacrifice too great.
Holy. Oh,
Welcome to
dang.
the bloody first.
It's intense.
You're a long way from Texas, farm boy.
World War II. I love that gun clicking sound.
You just saw the world premiere of the reveal trailer for Call of Duty World War II. And we're just getting started. No battle was too big, no detail was too small. From the painstaking historical research, to visiting each and every one of the game's real-life locations, to sweating the audio and visual details that get the era just right. The goal was to create the most immersive World War II universe ever. We wanted our long-standing fans to experience World War II like never before, and to introduce this historic conflict to a whole new generation of players along the way. So let's get right to it.
New generation of
Here's a behind-the-scenes
6-year-olds.
look at the creative process at the studio and a deeper look at what's coming in store with Call
Look at
of
the
Duty
background. Look at all
World
the
War II.
authentic looking like World War II stuff they have there.
The Second World War goes beyond all boundaries in every category. We see more nations involved in a single conflict. We see casualties higher than ever before. Just a generation before, at the end of the First World War, the Great War, they didn't call it World War I because they expected that nothing like this would ever happen again. And a generation later, something happens that's even bigger and even worse in so many ways.
A lot worse, because World War II was the start
We have the honor
of civilians
making
getting
this year's
involved,
Call of
even if
Duty
they're not
called
part of the
World War
military.
II.
World War One, I don't want to interrupt this, but World War One, it was just between soldiers and politicians. World War II was the start of getting civilians forcefully involved, and that's what started the new era of
Every part of this
horrible
game
warfare.
has been researched and nuanced and studied and scanned and photographed.
I've been to some of these places. I've been to that battery in Gibraltar
This
as
is
well.
about ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
The brotherhood, the camaraderie, the guy next to me. That became the theme for our game.
On a personal level, honoring the story was crucial for us, and it was something we really committed to.
And I play campaigns. I'm not just multiplayer, so this is actually pretty
out of real historical
pretty relieving.
events. We've gone to great pains to create those authentic battles. One of the biggest things we wanted to get across was a sense of camaraderie.
The people you serve side by side with, you develop bonds with those people.
Hopefully players will walk away from this story feeling like they really know these guys
Welcome to the Bloody First.
and they care about them.
Art influences the game in a huge way. The lighting and the tonality and the colors. We want to be able to have the player feel something.
By creating a very believable
This is like
environment,
Saving
it
Private
allows
Ryan,
the
it
player
looks
to
like.
slip into this world.
The vision for the art direction we call dark and beautiful. It was emotionally dark, visually beautiful. More than just being cool and pretty, it's about trying to get people to have a deeper emotional reaction to the game.
Our modeling department is amazing. The weapons, vehicles, the tanks, even the cars you might see on a city street. The level of detail is just phenomenal.
It's a huge endeavor, but we have to
See,
stay true to the source material.
I want
We
to
have to
turn
research
this
and
volume
watch a lot
down.
of
I've always
film
been
about
like sort of
how
history
see
buff, not
how
like academic wise.
combatants in
I
World
don't
War
do
II
I don't do
behave.
history in school
Sometimes
because
the hardest things are
at
the
an
biggest
academic
payoff.
level it's boring.
The combination
But
of
just
the model,
learning
the
about it
animation,
through
and the audio
interest
brings that punchiness to
and
the
just
weapon.
through being a buff about it,
record
it's
everything.
interesting. I
Every
like history,
location
just
we
not
record in for the
academia,
game.
because
The
you remember
ambiances, the
and
music,
you memorize
the dialogue,
stuff that aren't
everything has
as
to be
captivating,
created
and this
from
is
scratch. We had real
captivating not just as a
opportunity here
game,
to
but just
do
as a
a
story,
level of
as a
authenticity
realistic
and
story,
reality,
game or
true
not.
to the war, true to the soldiers
Which is
who
why
fought
this
in
is
that
intriguing
war.
to me
We had this
right
great
now.
opportunity with Marty Morgan,
Same
our
thing with
military
Battlefield
advisor. We spent a lot of time on a gun range with all of the authentic World War II weaponry.
It's critical to understand the absolute violence of the Second World War. It's critical to understand how weapons and firepower function.
This is a story that's bigger than all of us. This is a whole new generation who might not have a lot of experience with in this time period. I think this is a great opportunity to have them experience that and feel that.
We've made something pretty incredible and I'm very proud of it.
It's perhaps the greatest compliment I've been paid in my career to work on this project.
This is the most powerful game I've ever worked on. It's very personal, it's very humbling.
You know, I've been making games for over 26 years. And I'll tell you, it's the best game we ever made.
Dang, look at that.
And that is how you do a global reveal, because that's what it was, the global reveal of the new Call of Duty game, going back to World War II. I'm OJ Borgia at the BFI in London, the IMAX screen, the biggest
No, I just want to say something real quick, is like, I like the brotherhood it shows and the allyship between countries, because if you ask me, now, when I look at World War II, like, movies or games or stories, one thing I always notice, especially when it comes to reviews and comments, and this really bugs me, like, it really does. I don't want to go into a whole rant about it, but what bugs me is two things. First, the people that say that it's American propaganda or Western propaganda when it shows, you know, an ally winning in a war. And two, when people are complaining about which country did the most work. And I think they completely miss the point. Because the Western world, not just the Western world, but like the US, UK, France, all of them, they were called the Allies for a reason. because this was a conjoined effort. When they won, not one country won, a collection of countries won. It didn't matter who did the most work. What matters is that they worked together. And now people are complaining who did the most work, and they're missing the point. They all worked. All the allies worked together. It's not about finding out which country did the most and then singling the rest out. That just leads to more division among allied countries. And you completely miss the point of history, if you ask me. And then American propaganda? I'm not even going to talk about that.
Watching documentaries and meeting with World War II veterans. We visited museums, driven vehicles, fired and used photogrammetry techniques to capture even the tiny...
Red Battlefield 1.
Yeah, that's
no
right.
way.
Look, we've gone to great lengths to follow in the footsteps of the soldiers of World War II.
But anyway, I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna skip ahead if another trailer comes up. I don't want to keep you guys like watching something boring like this. So I'll skip ahead if another trailer comes up. And once again, I'll have the links in the description if you want to go to like specific trailers.
Hey guys! I'm sorry to interrupt. I mean, multiplayer sounds sensational, but
Zombies?
after reading other people's questions, I want to ask one of my own. Now, I know that there may or may not be some sort of co-op mode within World War II.
I know there's
now,
co-op, but
I am quite a big zombies fan, and there is a lot of people watching around the world that are also in the same boat as me. So we're all asking right here, right now, what can you tell us about this co-op mode?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
No. Sorry. Yeah, you know, our third mode is it's an entirely new story.
A new story.
It's a pretty horrifying experience, sort of like your office. You know, for Michael and I, it's our first horror game in years, and we're really, really psyched about it. It's the story of the Third Reich's desperate attempt to create an army in the final stages of the war. We can't wait to share more. In fact, should we show a little something? Just a little tiny little peek.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it sounds not like what?
Whoa! It's darling before makeup.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. Guys, I mean, this says very little, and normally I would be a little disappointed, but how can I be when, I mean, that just looks incredible. I would ask for more, but I'm probably going to get a no, right?
Probably.
Sounds a lot like Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army.
That is a Nazi zombie on the biggest cinema screen
near the end of the
in
war.
United Kingdom.
It's
I
a
think
final
that is a fabulous
attempt,
way to end this first look
but
at Call of Duty
whatever.
World War II than that. It has been an absolute World War II with this game. Thank you so much for joining us. Keep in touch by the social channels. How should we leave it? The way we came in. Let's have another look at that trailer.
Oh, let's go. I don't mind watching it again.
This day is set upon a mighty endeavor. Souls will be shaken with the violences of war. In this hour of great sacrifice.
Let's go how they're actually adding D-Day.
Get your head down and keep moving!
We are all that separates the world from darkness. The enemy is ruthless. We cannot, we must not fail.
Duty first.
Perez! Won't be enough for you!
Dang. It's like the movie Fury. Flamethrower. That was my favorite weapon in World at War.
Executed the mission. Get me the fuck out of here! How many? We had orders!
Whole bunch of.
Get to cover!
I mean, you can see it's supposed to be a lot more cinematic. Oh, I missed that last time. Holy crap, you just bust his face.
No mission too difficult. No sacrifice too great.
Welcome to the bloody first.
Thank you.
You're a long way from Texas, farm boy.
I missed that part too. I'm a Texas farm boy.
Pre-order now and get access to the private
How about
beta.
no? Okay, well. I don't know why it's counting down again. I don't know, maybe until the post reveal, but anyway. So that was all for the Call of Duty World War II reveal. I have some heavy editing to do to make sure that I get the right amounts of footage in here, because I don't want to leave you guys bored. But I mean, that's exciting. I can't wait to look forward to see what else is in store. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to buy it. Like I said, I've sort of learned to avoid the Call of Duty hype after what's happened, but I'll be keeping a keen eye on it. It looks like they're taking a whole new different approach in terms of cinematics and just what they're trying to convey with the campaign, and we'll have to see what they do with the zombies and with the multiplayer. So yeah, until we hear more from this game, I want to thank you guys so much for watching and watching this reaction with me. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Steam. Links in the description below. And as I said, I'll keep a close follow-up on this game, and in the meantime, you can check out some of my other videos that I have. I have some Outlast 2 videos that came out, and I have some Battlefield 1 videos, since I was talking about that earlier, so you can feel free to check those out. And yeah, until the next time, this is DJ No Clue, signing off.